Alright, Killzone 3, first impression video for what is now referred to as WikiGameGuides.com.
Yes.
Permanently. No more looking back.
Nope.
Always forward, not backwards. Upwards, not downwards. And always twirling into the future.
Yeah. That's true.
That is true. So, Killzone 3. I have played through the game once. I finished the single player on Elite difficulty, I believe is the name that I played through on the first time. I'll find out in a second. It's the hardest one available your first time through. And there's an unlockable hardest difficulty.
I think Elite might be the unlockable.
Is Elite the unlockable? Okay. Well, whatever I was playing, I played through the hardest one available on the first time. And then now I wanted to do this first impression video before I fucking hate the game after making a guide. Mm-hmm. Even though the short review of this is that the long review, I guess you'll have to listen. But anyway, I wanted to do a first impression before I make the guide, and then maybe a post-mortem. Do like a Killzone 3 post-mortem video.
Yeah.
Like after I've made the guide and after I've learned every in and out and learned all of its awkward quirks. Mm-hmm. Like a good relationship. It's got to come to an end sometime. So there's a couple different modes. Campaign, obviously, co-op campaign.
Which is not online.
No, it's strictly one console co-op.
Which is like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's shenanigans. It's strange that they don't have online co-op.
Probably because PSN's not good enough or something.
Well, they have the multiplayer, which is actually like fun. I've been enjoying it. This is the only redeemable quality of this game, is that it has dedicated servers.
Yeah.
And that it seems somewhat balanced. I'm not at a high enough level to know if it remains balanced when everybody has all the best unlocks and shit like that, but we'll do that later. One thing to note is that there is downloadable content on day one, which is fucking bullshit. $5 for Killzone 2 maps.
Yeah.
So, assuming that you got this game, a network error... fucking Jesus Christ. All right, well...
you can imagine what it would be like if...
yeah, it says $5 for Killzone 2 maps. So, let's do the campaign. I'll do... the same chapter I did before when we tried recording this before, but my computer glitched.
Yeah. So I've played about 2 hours of this game.
Okay. So yeah, I played through on Veteran the first time, and my guide is going to be on Elite, which is unlockable. I'll do this quick look on Trooper just so I can completely dick around and not worry about enemies or getting killed or anything like that. Hopefully I don't have to. So, the game... Everybody wants to know, are the controls improved?
Yes.
The aiming controls are improved. They're not as insanely laggy. Like, there was... I've seen developer diaries. I've heard other people talk about Killzone 2 on podcasts where they say, Killzone 2 had weighty controls that not everybody liked. I'm like, no, that's not it at all. It had input lag. You would press left, and then it would take a noticeable fraction of a second for your input to show up on the screen.
Yeah.
And it was frustrating beyond imagination. Like, I would have... that was an awesome game to get really drunk and play, because you feel like you're on top of the fucking world.
Yeah.
And your reaction time is slowed. and you can't process that information fast enough. But this, like, the aiming controls are much more precise.
This game has weighty controls that not everyone will like.
Yes, exactly. Now it has weighty controls that aren't as good as, like, Halo. But see, like, you're walking around, your reticule's kind of bouncing up and down because that's just how it does, kind of Battlefield style, not like Halo style where it's a precise crosshair right in the middle of the screen, which I prefer, honestly. It's more fun, it's more fast-paced. Like, this is like, okay. Like, you're aiming in, I'm just walking forward, and it's like bouncing up and down. That's kind of...
I mean, it's probably more realistic, but not as
That's a
fun.
preference thing. That's totally a preference thing. Like, what they're
Do you want realism or fun? Well, you
Right.
might even think realism is fun.
So, but in terms of like button layouts, they still haven't improved a goddamn thing. So there are 4 buttons designated to switching weapons in this game.
Yeah, you should
Which
just
is
pull up
insane.
the.
Oh yeah, I'll pull up the wireless controller mapping. So if you look at the D-pad, there's a heavy weapon, which is right on the D-pad, a sidearm, which is down, and then a primary weapon, which is left. In addition to the triangle button is weapon switch, which is completely retarded. So there's 4 weapons. So like weapon switch, it just goes 1, 2, 3, just like right in order.
Yeah.
But you can also go like if you want to
Straight to something.
instead of just like double tapping Y and going right to what you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Like if they just had double tapping Y go like it, because right now I'm double tapping Y, but it's not switching twice. If they just made double tapping
Switch twice.
switch twice,
Or,
then you can use these other 4 buttons for something
Just don't
interesting.
put the zoom on.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn.
So that's the really annoying
D-pad.
part. When you get a sniper rifle, you have to scope in by holding L1 and then press up on the D-pad to zoom in a second time.
Yeah.
Like to switch between 2 and 5x scoping,
Yeah.
which is retarded. So enough bitching, let's show the actual game. This is a jetpack, which is like the best part of the game. It's actually really easy to use and very fun to use. You hit crouch when you're using this thing, which is L2, to get a little boost and like kind of go flying through the air. And the gun has infinite ammo too, which is awesome. Ammo is kind of a weird thing in this game because there are ammo crates everywhere that give you full ammo. But there's a couple guns like your sidearm and this jetpack that have infinite ammo. And it's like, ammo's not really a major concern throughout most of the game. Which is nice, I guess. But
I guess that means accuracy is not a major concern.
yeah, accuracy is not a major concern, and you're going to end up using your secondary weapon, which is typically like the heavy weapon. Like you have the primary assault rifle, which is good, and then you have like the heavy weapon, and you're going to end up using your heavy weapon for most of everything, just because there's so many ammo crates everywhere that you really can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
So, one of the reasons I really like this jetpack is because it really opens this area up to a more free, open world kind of experience. Because, like, normally you're supposed to, if you didn't have this jetpack, you'd walk up to those ladders, climb up, kill the dudes up there, and then go put a bomb on the AA gun that's up there. But because you can kind of fly wherever the fuck you want, I'm gonna go up there. I've never gone up there. Maybe it glitches out. You can kind of take this back route, even though there is a dude going there. They obviously recognize the fact that it's possible to go up here. Huh, what's up here? Like, this is not the way I'm supposed to go. And there's no collectibles in this game, thank God. Anyway, ooh, I can shoot those red barrels from here. Kill that dude.
See, the thing about
Fuck you, buddy.
going back to the controls, the thing that I hate the most about them is that you can't be playing Halo and then just pick up this game and play. You're like,
Right.
you feel like, oh my god, I'm crippled. It's like
Now,
writing with your left hand or something.
Are you talking about specifically the aiming controls or the button layout?
Button layout.
Okay,
Like, why
yeah.
not have all the first-person shooters be the same?
Yeah, they're reinventing the wheel, essentially, and there's no reason to do that. So, yeah, ammo crate in this supposedly, like, alternate way of going. And ammo crates give you full ammo for everything, including 3 grenades. So, every, like, little section ends up having an ammo crate, which is important to find.
So this game's gorgeous.
Yes. Yes, that is one thing to take away from this. It looks fucking great.
Phenomenal. It's a mediocre first-person shooter with the best graphics of any game.
Yeah, single player is definitely...
Oh,
yeah.
fuck you, Sony.
So, for those who aren't watching what I'm doing right now, which...
Use motion controls.
I use motion control. You hold, I don't remember what it was, L1 or R1, and then you turn the controller left and turn the controller right to like double twist it, which is the same bullshit.
So
they
you
put
can
in
get the
first.
fun of the Wii and your PlayStation.
Right, like, I know that oh, who made this game? Do you remember?
Gorilla?
Gorilla. They don't want to have that in there, but because they're like
Sony.
owned by Sony or published by Sony, or I'm not exactly sure what their relationship is, but they are forced to have motion control.
Probably just for advertising.
Yeah.
Hey, this game has motion, six-axis motion controls.
I wonder if
just
on
so
the
they can
box.
write it on the box.
Yeah.
They make you fucking do that.
Yeah, that's probably it. You know what's interesting? I found out recently. Insomniac, the guys who make the Ratchet and Clank games and Resistance,
Yeah.
completely independent. They have chosen to be Sony exclusive up to this point. They have no financial relationship to Sony. I think Sony publishes their games.
Yeah.
But they are apparently working on Xbox games right now.
Wow.
So I've always loved the Resistance games. Resistance has been my favorite series on
First-person shooter.
on the PlayStation 3.
I'd say,
Yeah.
if you like Uncharted,
I like Resistance more, honestly. Like, it's more fun of a game. Like the Uncharted story was much, much better. Like, one of the best stories of a game out there. But in terms of actual gameplay, I like Resistance. It's like more like Halo, just super fast.
precise.
At least the first Resistance was. It kind of went away from that a little bit with the second one, but who knows. Anyway, so back to the game that we're actually playing. Yeah, I'll just play through a little bit more of this level and then maybe show that jungle level. Have you played that in this game yet?
Nope.
Okay. I'll go to that in a bit. Ooh, there's gonna be a dropship up here. Hopefully I can kill it. Like there's a... Ooh, where the fuck did this guy come from? Oh, well, he's got a jetpack too. That's how he got behind me. So these guys kind of take off in the air and go boom.
Splat.
Yeah. That's actually kind of a melodramatic splat, I thought. I thought it could have been a lot more awesome.
Yes.
He could have just been like missiling towards the ground.
Yeah, just like a hole with blood.
Yeah,
in it.
like if it created a little crater. like in Crisis 2 demo,
Yes.
when you stomped the ground and it created a crater, but it didn't actually create a crater. That was just there and we're retarded.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Oh, more dudes.
So, it's hard to make a sniper rifle not fun, but they
It is.
managed to do that.
They did manage to do that. It's quite mind-boggling. I don't like the rest of this level, so I'm going to go to that jungle level. Show that off a bit. Hopefully I can find it. Oh, so Bot Zone is essentially the multiplayer levels. You're playing against bots, but you have completely maxed out levels.
So you can just use everything?
So you can use, yeah, multiplayer has a very Call of Duty-esque unlock system. Mm-hmm. But it's class-based. So there's like an engineer class, there's a sniper class, there's an infiltrator class, and they all have like abilities that you can unlock, and Bot Zone lets you kind of test all those out.
That's cool.
Which I haven't actually done yet, but let's see.
It is nice to be able to test stuff before you invest your time.
Mm-hmm. So this is the extraction point. I think, yeah, stealthily through the jungle. Actually, I'm gonna do the next section. Yeah.
Trooper.
So, unlike a lot of the rest of the game, and especially Killzone 2, that was strictly a Gears of War color palette, where it was reds and blacks and grays.
Yeah.
This level is very bright. Not as good as like Bulletstorm, where it's just crazy colors everywhere, but this
Yeah.
one definitely looks quite a bit better. Oh, I haven't shown any of the brutal melees yet. That's their kind of goofy thing where if you walk up to an enemy, I think I'll have a couple opportunities to show that off here. You kind of hold right stick instead of just tapping it. You'll jam a knife in their goggles.
Oh,
Like kind of
that's-
first-person view.
That's cool.
And it's frustrating, though, because it doesn't always happen. Christ, this is a long loading screen. I hope it didn't freeze.
It's still blinking.
Oh, okay. Skip the cutscene. Oh, I can't skip this cutscene. Oh my god. So right now you got this silenced SMG, which is
Wow, yeah, this is
Yeah,
pretty
so-
good looking.
this is like the color of the game. You're in the jungle and it's much more awesome. These little things right here, if you shoot them, they explode.
Hey, where are you going?
So you'll notice there's like lots of really nice pieces of cover that you can hide behind. It's because you're gonna end up backtracking through this section. So I just slit that dude's throat. Because he's a maniac. So yeah.
Was that brutal?
That was a brutal melee. A normal melee just looks like this.
Oh.
Like it doesn't kind of... Like when you do the brutal melees, it completely takes control away from you. So these sections, if you kill the wrong dude or... Oh, wow, that didn't kill him? I must have hit that rock. There we go. If you kill the wrong dude or like miss a shot, then it sets off the alarms and like they send up flares and...
Look at that bug.
Yeah, they have...
That's
so
awesome.
I think this is a friendly bug, but they have like robot bugs.
I got
that are,
spider bitten in the first level.
Oh yeah, there's like a little tank you can destroy, and then,
Yeah.
like, the spiders come crawling out. So I'm gonna shoot these plants, and that killed them. I think there's a fourth guy up here somewhere.
So the story.
Story is retarded, completely forgettable. The last one didn't make sense to me, and I didn't care enough to like look more into it. And this one isn't good. So what's happened apparently from what I've read from reviews is that I never saw the ending to the last game because it glitched and never showed me the final cutscene, and I never bothered to look it up on YouTube. But apparently your partner Rico like shot their president as soon as you captured him, which was bad because you wanted to capture the president and like interrogate him or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's no leader, there's no president of the Helghan army, and there's infighting between like a general who's like officially in charge of everything now, and like some industrialist who has this new crazy weapon that he kind of like threatens them with the whole time, and like, you know, the army people know that they can't lose support from this industrialist guy, and they're all British space Nazis, man. It's fucking crazy. Like you've heard some of that, right? Like they're like their regalia, their uniforms.
They seem very Nazi-esque.
Oh yeah, extremely Nazi-esque, but they all have British accents.
It's probably a British developer.
I think it's from the Netherlands region. Let's see here. Take you out. Pop. Uh-oh. Guess I shouldn't have sprinted.
So had this game been a launch title with the PS3, would it be 10 out of 10?
Well, it depends on who's reviewing it, because, you know, all the official PlayStation magazines have already been giving this a 10 out of 10. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh, I just got brutal meleeed. That sucked.
Is that like a boss? Or just a tough dude?
That's just a dude because I set off the alarms and I'm supposed to be stealth right now. What is kind of nice about this in single player, which and it removes a lot of the bullshit, is that you can get healed by your teammates. Like if you get knocked down, almost like Army of Two style, your teammates can heal you and revive you. So like if you're, you know, an enemy or two away from the next checkpoint, you can
Yeah, I did like
get
that.
revived
kind
and
of.
not fucking scream at the thing. God. Oh no, I wanted to hijack that. Oh, I remember this part. This part was kind of glitched the first time I played through it. Let's see if it happens again. So you kill that guy, and the two dudes that walk right there, and then you're supposed to crawl through the grass. And then one of the dudes I was walking, like, always ended up getting glitched and like ended up humping this little thing right there, every single time. Yeah, like this, he's doing it again, but he's not humping that thing like he was before. He's like getting fucked up on his path, and like he's supposed to go to a spot and just chill, but he ends up just dancing around in a circle by himself for an hour. And sometimes he'll just get caught on this leg of the machine and just like kind of humping it for an hour. So you kill this dude, and you can kill him without setting off the alarm. And then you kind of walk up here. You're gonna hear.
Dude, this isn't the walkthrough.
Well, I'm like, I just remember. So I got spotted. I'm supposed to sprint the fuck out of there now. Yeah. Anyway, so
let's check out something else.
all right. Yeah. So I think these are the crazy spiders.
The fucking co-op. You can't do horizontal.
Oh yeah.
Split screen.
Okay. Before I stop this recording session and pull up multiplayer, I'm just gonna show co-op. Yeah. Turn that controller on. So we'll show just a second of co-op because it's so fucking bad.
I think Army of Two was the same way.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember playing it horizontal with you.
I'm thinking of Army of Two, first one, when we played on
Different
over the
screens.
internet. Yeah.
I'm thinking of the second one, where we played on the same console.
I don't remember that at all. Anyway, you can't change the split screen orientation at all, like you can in some games.
So I heard that the long loading is due to Blu-ray. So like a DVD can read it like 40x, and Blu-ray is only like 2x.
Yeah, and there's no install for this either. So what most games do... Oh, so this is fucking thing that pissed me off too. So I hit pause to skip a cutscene, but there's that little loading thing in the bottom right. It has to finish loading the rest of the cutscene to skip the cutscene. So I'm gonna be here. Oh, well, and now I can skip.
At least we don't have to give it a 0.
Yeah, for unskippable cutscenes. So right now this is the first level of the game, and we're disguised as the Visari or the Hellgast, I guess. I have no idea what they're actually called.
It's kind of weird. Even if you beat the game in single player, you can't play any level in co-op.
Yeah. So this is what co-op split screen looks like, and it's like this is a weird ass field of view. Like I'd much prefer the horizontal split screen.
Yeah, definitely.
And less height, rather than.
Because that's, I mean, think about like human vision. It's long on.
Oh, it's
you have a
way
lot
wide.
of peripheral and not a lot of height.
It's way wide.
That's why movie theater screens are wide.
16 by 9.
Yeah.
Or movie theaters are a lot more than that actually. Like a TV is 16 by 9, but
yeah.
And this is like some fucked up aspect ratio, like 5 by 12. I mean, who fucking knows? I'm kind of curious. Maybe I should measure that.
I wonder if it's a square.
No, there's no way it's a square. Well, unless it's some weird optical illusion, like
that's what I'm saying. It could be an optical illusion.
And you think it's a perfect square?
I don't know.
No, there's no way it's a perfect square. I'm gonna measure it.
I'm gonna measure it right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh. You should measure it on the preview screen. Oh. Because this is kind of a screwy aspect.
Okay, so we've got
a tape measure.
5 inches,
5
approximately.
Inches by
approximately 4.5. So it
5 by 4.5. So it's 9
wider.
by 10.
It's wider than it is tall.
Wow, I don't. That's an optical illusion. It certainly seems a lot taller than it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is the abomination that is co-op.
Unless you like that screen setup.
Nobody likes that screen setup.
Somebody does.
All right, I'm gonna fix the internet so I can show off multiplayer, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now show off a little bit of the multiplayer. I don't know why I got that error message before because I didn't change a thing. It's working perfectly fine now. So, multiplayer, no custom games. They took that out of this game.
Someone wrote that there's going to be.
That they're patching it in, which is kind of like... So, you're charging me on day one for maps, but you're patching in for free custom games. Get your fucking priorities straight. Like, people that are buying the game on day one are fans of the game. They like the game without playing the game.
Yeah.
They're already fanboys. They're people that, you know, are gonna go on forums and argue for your shit. Mm-hmm. But they're not. But you're taking away features that you're. Anyway. So no custom games. They have a clan system. I haven't done any clan matches yet, but it's kind of nice to just be able to add as many people to the clan as I want. Not a lot of people requested to be in the WikiGameGuides clan, but whatever. Statistics, the average statistics. Like there's a leveling system. Right now I'm level 15 of 45. I've got a mediocre kill death ratio, 1.5. It keeps track of, like, I've never gotten a lot of those medals or ribbons. I've gotten the bullet damage and increased accuracy, but I've never got the other ones after 4 hours of playing. So who knows if they're.
I think 1.5 is pretty good kill death ratio.
Yeah.
Anything over 1 is good.
Yeah, not for me. If I was if I had a 2, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
They also have a medal system where they keep track of all your total kills with every gun, and you get little EXP bonuses for achieving certain total kill marks. Now the medals don't show up on your profile. I don't think there's any way for you to even view other people's profiles in this. Like in Halo, when you can click someone's profile and see, oh, they're level this and that, they're really good at this, or
they've completed the daily challenges.
Exactly. There's no customization. There's no player card thing to kind of show off. So I got a couple medals. I got the one for using this LMG a bunch, which is one of my favorite guns. I'll probably be using it in a minute. I got another engineer medal. And some of them are gonna, if you wanted to get every single one, you're gonna be playing this game for a long time, basically until Killzone 4 comes out. And they also have leaderboards where you can see who's on my friends list and total kills and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, compare. I can compare. So this is as much as you can do to look at someone's online profile, right? You can't look at you would kind of expect a lot of games I've had. And they also rank the best clans overall, which is kind of interesting. That's kind of what Halo 2 had. 5 or 6 years ago.
Clan stuff.
I haven't got into it enough to be able to do an actual clan match yet, but anyway. And now here's the part that I like. When you level up, I think for the first 10 levels you get 1 unlock point for every level, and then from there on you get 2 unlock points for every level from 10 to who knows what, and then later on you get 3.
This is where you buy stuff?
Yeah, this is where you buy stuff. So there's the engineer, marksman, tactician, infiltrator, field medic classes. Engineer is my favorite so far. I've spent all my unlock points on that. And here, I'll show you one that I haven't put any points into. The marksman, which is the sniper class. Because in the beta, I tried this and I really didn't like it at all. Because the sniper rifle is just fucking impossible for me to use in this game. So level 1, his primary ability is you stay cloaked for a limited amount of time. Level 2 is stay cloaked indefinitely. Firing any weapon will disable the cloak, and moving around will reduce its effect. So you'll see kind of ghosts, almost kind of like
predators.
Yeah, exactly, kind of glitching in and out. And then the third level is while firing weapon. In addition to that, damaging an enemy player or moving around will cause the cloak to ripple. And then killing an enemy disables it unless you're using a silence weapon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. And then the secondary ability is allies don't show up on enemies' radar even when firing weapons. Will not. Oh yeah, so this is annoying. When you get to the third level, this one's frustrating as shit playing against because it completely shuts down your radar.
Yeah,
permanently.
And the guy's cloaked, probably.
And the guy's cloaked, exactly. The cloaking isn't as. It's good for a sniper. It's not as good in close quarters. If you want to snipe and okay, there's this awesome perch that you can sit on and just fucking snipe for days. Yeah. That's when it's helpful. If you're within 15 meters, it's not that awesome because it's pretty easy to like, because when I move my crosshairs over a sniper who's cloaked, it still kind of slows down, and it's still kind of, and the crosshairs turn red still, so it's pretty easy to pick them up.
Yeah.
But
No, this
anyway,
looks pretty good.
The engineer class is one I like. I chose it because there's these ammo crates everywhere, just like there are in single player. And the way the ammo crates work is they're destroyable and capturable. And I figured, okay, no one's really going to spend the time being an engineer, so I can get all this easy EXP by repairing these ammo crates and level up quick early on, which worked for me. And the ammo crates give you 3 grenades and full ammo and everything like that. So, and they're like, I can repair it for my team, or if the other team has captured one, you have to shoot it a little bit, destroy it, and then re-repair it for your team.
It's kind of like I had that in Bioshock's multiplayer.
Oh, really?
With turrets.
Well, and the secondary ability of the engineer is the sentry turret. And then the highest level is like they fire rockets and bullets.
That's awesome.
And they track faster than the default. Like the turret, I don't think I got a single kill with my turret until I got to the highest level.
Yeah.
And the turrets on the lowest level actually, they take forever to build. Like right now, when I have the highest primary and the highest secondary, they build very fast.
That's cool. I haven't played the multiplayer yet, but this looks pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. And because there's dedicated servers, I don't fucking scream at the game like I do with Halo or Call of Duty. I'm like, no, that's fucking bullshit. I was shooting that guy.
Yeah.
Like that happens all the time. And the gun I typically use is the highest level engineering LMG.
Yeah.
And it's inaccurate as fuck unless you're really patient, which I can be. It has no iron sights. It's so inaccurate. But like if you're crouching and you're not walking and you're scoped in, it's pretty fucking accurate actually. I like not using the iron sights on this more than the iron sights of some other guns. So, oh wait, no, don't disconnect. I'll just do a team deathmatch. Oh, so the different game modes. Guerrilla Warfare is team deathmatch. Warzone I like a lot, but you have to go in with good people. I'm getting to that point, and the game's kind of evolving to that point where you're going to be playing against teams of people that are good. And the way Warzone works is they're long-ass matches. They're like half an hour to an hour long. And there's 7 missions within Warzone. So take every game type in Call of Duty, right? Deathmatch, Search and Destroy. What's the MVP?
Yeah.
Where there's like one person on the other team that you have to kill.
Yeah.
On all the other ones, and it kind of goes through each one on one map. So like there's huge total kill counts at the end of it. So how it works, like say you're on the MVP one, right? Because obviously that's one-sided.
Yeah.
Or like Search and Destroy. First, it's Team A's objective to destroy and Team B's objective to defend, and then it quickly switches. So if you know that you're about to win, get in position to fuck them over.
Oh, yeah.
Like right away. But this is tough because, like I was just saying, it's much bigger teams than like I think Guerrilla is like 6-on-6 or 8-on-8, and then this is even bigger, I think.
Wow.
So it's just a shitload of people running around, and you can get like, you know, it's one of those games where people are already learning the spawn points, and you can get really, really fucked.
Yeah.
And it's just not fun sometimes. I haven't tried Operations yet.
But we'll just do a normal.
Yeah, I'll just do Team Deathmatch because I'll be able to kind of show off. Well, because I'm probably better at that than running around 1 versus 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now, when the game first came out,
is there
I was having some serious problems connecting to multiplayer matches, but it seems to have alleviated after the first week.
Is there an FFA?
Free for all? No.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's like there's 3 modes there. That's all you can choose from.
Oh, I kind of like free for all.
I do too. That's one of my favorites. And there's no, it doesn't seem to do skill matchmaking. I haven't read into it to know, but like, you know, on the early levels, like I was getting matched up against really high level people.
Yeah.
And like it just seems to throw people into games. It doesn't seem to have skill based or rank based or level based matchmaking at all. Do, 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 do.
You can always edit this out.
Yeah, well, just a couple seconds. What the fuck just happened there? The forums on Killzone.com contain a wealth of information. It's also a good place to meet other players and potential clan members. Good to know. The Killzone.com website is actually pretty nice. Like when you link your PSN ID, you can view all of those medals and stuff like that in a little bit cleaner format, easier to navigate format than you get on here.
Kind of like Bungie is better to look at stuff than Halo the game.
Exactly. I haven't checked out the forums or really looked into it that much. I was just kind of looking for more information, and I made a wiki. God damn, this is taking fucking forever. Hey, here we go. So I got the best LMG. I didn't go over skills, but you can choose like armor, silent footsteps, extra ammo. But I like armor.
Martyrdom.
Martyrdom? No, thank God. Okay, so this is kind of hard without audio. Whoa, so one of the classes, I don't know which one, spawns these bots. And they're... Ooh, I just got tore up by a rifleman. There's a medic class, which I mentioned briefly, right? He can revive people, but it still counts as a death.
Oh. So is it even worth doing?
It's worth doing on every class except for the, except for deathmatch. Wow, what the fuck? Oh, there's a dude right there. So on deathmatch, it doesn't fucking matter. But on objective-based ones where you, like, spawn at the back of your base, it can be very helpful if you get revived by a medic and kind of reduce the spawn time and reduce the travel distance required to get back to the objective. So this is the ammo box. Just takes me a second to repair it, and I got 50 points.
And that's
right there.
A lot.
And the weird thing is,
how much is a kill worth?
A kill's worth 100.
Oh.
Unless you get a headshot, then it's 150. And the deathmatch game type, it's not total kills to win. It's total points. So I just got half a kill.
So you just got a kill right there.
Yeah, I just got a kill by doing those two things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of fucking crazy. I don't necessarily like it. So I'm building a turret. Don't walk through the turrets. They kind of hurt you. It's kind of glitchy like that. So I just walked through it and almost killed myself. And you have to wait like another, 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so to build another turret. You can't just like drop down 4 right away. But the turrets live when you die.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Die, motherfucker. So yeah, here's that, this gun that I'm using right now. Like, if I'm standing up and walking, look at how fucking big the crosshairs are. Right?
Yeah.
If I'm crouching and zoomed in, it's pretty fucking precise. Like, most guns, when you aim down, they have that crosshair.
Yeah.
Or, like, the iron sights, right? Or, like...
That's better than the iron sights, because it doesn't take up the bottom half of your vision.
Exactly. You have to be very... Like I was saying before, you have to be very patient with how you use it, though. Like, you can't just run around and sprint, because you're not going to have enough of an opportunity to, like, really react. And so, like, I shot that guy when he was down on the ground, just because if there was a medic, he could get revived.
So you can kill him more.
You don't get extra points, though. Whoa, what the fuck? You do not get extra points. And this gun, oh, damn, I almost got that guy. Because, like, if you just hold down the trigger, obviously it gets very inaccurate, but if you just kind of, like, burst fire it, you can actually...
And there's recoil.
And there's a little bit of recoil. Whoa, shit. Oh. Oh, I have proximity mines picked, not grenades. Damn it. So, I like grenades just because they explode right away, but proximity mines are exactly what they sound like. They blow up when someone walks by them, and they kill you pretty quick. They usually kill you right away if you're close enough to it. So you can see my radar is disabled right now. I'm close enough to the enemy. Damn it. Tried to melee him.
So when you're close to the enemy, you don't have radar?
No, because one of the snipers had that
Oh,
jamming.
the disable thing.
Yeah, I'm going to change that back to grenades.
So this is just deathmatch.
This is just deathmatch. You can. We're about to lose. You can see at the top right corner. There's like a green bar and a red bar. We're the green bar. Ooh.
That didn't
Well, see
help.
that guy was fucking cloaked. I
Yeah.
didn't see him at all until I was dead. So I'm not doing very well right now.
But
And typically the spawns move around a little bit more. These guys have very good map control right now. Like normally it's kind of like, a Halo game where you're constantly changing where you spawn, but I spawn in the exact same spot almost every time there.
and so how many rounds?
One. And then it changes maps.
Oh.
So it would be nice if they did like 2 rounds or something, just because it would cut down on loading times.
But it's the same players now?
Yep, same players. So
And then how many
2 and
total
5,
rounds?
Fucking terrible. What do you mean?
It says 0 to 1.
Oh, yeah, it does that every time.
Out of 5?
No.
Oh, it's just
It's
out
just,
of 1?
It's best of 1. And then it changes to the next map. It has that system set up for the one where it like changes every time.
There's
but-
like a score that matters.
Yeah, exactly. But see, like, this dude right here with the 3 bars, that's a pretty high rank. And he went 7-0.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And it gets kind of fucking glitchy when people just change their votes constantly. Like, every time you vote, it kind of reanimates that screen for some dumb reason. Oh. All right, I'll do one more round of this, and then hopefully I'll be able to show some decent kills and not get worked like I did right there.
Yeah. So you'd rent this game for a single player. Would you buy it for multi?
No. No, because... No, I wouldn't rent this game for single player, personally.
Not having played it, you would, because you did.
No, I wouldn't, because I played Killzone 2, and it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rent this for single player. But yes, I would maybe rent this for multiplayer if you have a PlayStation 3 and you're looking for a new game. I wouldn't
You wouldn't purchase it.
purchase it because there's so many awesome games to play. Like, the only reason that I really like this is that it has dedicated servers.
Yeah.
If Halo or Call of Duty had dedicated servers, I wouldn't think fucking twice about this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, this is there. Like, dedicated servers is the only advantage this game has over Call of Duty.
And graphics,
And
if that matters to you, which it
well,
doesn't.
graphics
really.
do matter to me, but if that was the most important thing, I'd play nothing but PC games.
Yeah.
I mean, everything looks better on a fucking PC. So, hopefully I'm on the good team.
So on live is what you'd play.
No, because that's not even...
That's having the best PC.
But it's not, because of the streaming quality. It's not even 720p. Like, I'm running it like almost full 1080p with crazy... Holy shit. Oh, so that guy was cloaked. Or he was disguised, that's the word I'm looking for. As a teammate. That's why I didn't shoot at him. Like, there's some dudes, like, one of the classes, their ability is to disguise themselves as the other team. Mm-hmm. And they even change their username. Whoa. Oh, proximity mines, fucking shit. So I was playing this before against a team that was using a bunch of camouflage people, and it was when I was streaming, and one of the dudes on my team, his username showed up over the enemy, and then when I killed him, it was like, oh wait, that's not actually him. What the fuck? See, like that guy right there, you kind of saw for a second his name was switching from green to red to green to red.
Is that because you were like mousing
Whoa,
over?
That's a proximity mine. Oh, yeah, that's because I was mousing over.
Is there friendly fire?
There is no friendly fire damage if you get shot by a teammate. Oh, fuck. Like, these guys are holding the upper spawn right now. Like, we're fucked. Like, there's no goddamn way I'm going to be able to do well on this map now. Because, like, I'm spawning on the bottom of the level every single time already. If you get shot by a teammate, you kind of jolt a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's not like you go.
You don't betray people, though.
You don't betray people. So this guy's just standing at the top of the fucking ladder or the stairs, just watching me. Double kill, bitch! Finally, make a little headway.
Not mine.
Yeah, I saw that as soon as I started to sprint up the stairs. So I'm starting to like this game less and less now that it's like there's teams that I'm getting up against teams of people, like in Call of Duty games, in Halo games. Aren't there like free agent playlists? Is there one in whoa fuck?
I don't know anything about
Halo?
Call of Duty.
Okay, well in Halo there's like a free agent game type where
No, you can be with
where there's
your
no
team.
where there's no parties allowed is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I don't know if there is that. I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that in Halo?
No.
What the fuck just shot me?
Because even in the ranked stuff, you can be with your party. In the unranked stuff, you can be with your party.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a matchmaking.
Yeah, but there's matchmaking and it's kind of skill-based. And
Skill-based matchmaking, yeah.
Oh, God. So I think I'm done with this for now because I'm getting spanked. But anyway, multiplayer is somewhat redeemable for the rest of the shitty single player. But
Mediocre.
shitty single player.
I'd say it's mediocre.
Gameplay's not fun, therefore shitty. That's as simple as it comes down to. Like, Bulletstorm is fun,
Yeah, so it's mediocre.
so it's mediocre. It's dumb, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But there's no depth to it, so it's mediocre. Shitty single player. It's not memorable. There's no
Unless you like pretty graphics.
There's no
And you don't
awesome
own a
fun
PC.
gun. Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
Alright.
so that's the Killzone 3 first impression. Thanks for watching.